What's going on, Itstooblunt? I'm back in the building. How you guys doing today? This video is brought to you by OGGL all day. That doesn't make any sense, but the person watching, you know what that means, right? You get me? Anyway, yeah, done know. We're gonna be checking out this tune from Rapman. If you guys don't know who Rapman is, yo, this dude is not a rapper or just a rapper. This dude has too much skill to just be considered as a rapper. This dude is a poet, storyteller, rapper, a father apparently, because this is his son in this video. I didn't know that. But yeah, man, we're gonna be checking out Rapman Pay As You Go on SBTV, so make sure you guys go and check this one out if you haven't heard it yet. And what I could recommend from Rapman, from the first things that I heard from him, was his Blue Story, the trilogy. Yo, deepest shit ever, man. Make sure you guys go and watch it. I'll link that in the description down below. Give it a full listen. I think there's a video on SBTV with all of them together combined, so you can listen to it with one shot. Let's see what Rapman spits on this one. And apparently this is his son in the video, so let's see. Wait. This Black Ops 3? I bet your son can't beat me in Black Ops 3 though. Let's go. PS4 all day. I mean, they do look alike. Them ears.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes away, you know.
What do you mean you're 20 minutes away?
Picking up Kai?
Listen, you're not coming to pick up Kai, you're not seeing him, I've already told you this.
What are you talking about?
Because you haven't paid me no money.
Yeah, because I haven't got a job.
I don't care if you've got a job or not, that's not my problem. You don't have a job, so you're not giving me money. There's no money in my account.
Look, don't take the mic. He's expecting me. You know, I'm just coming to the house.
I don't turn up at the house. Come here and turn up. I'll phone the police.
Are you for
and
real?
I'll say you're harassing me. Listen, you're not seeing your son.
Let me
I've got
see my
no money.
son.
Until I see
Silly.
that money, you're not seeing him at all. Alright.
Look, hey, look.
Already did. Jeez. It's effed up though.
Daddy's here! That was your dad, but no, he's not here. As usual, he's got more important things to be doing than coming to see his son. Well, you know what he's like. But,
Oh, man. I know she's just acting, but
Kai.
it's pissing me off. Effed up, man. It's effed up, lady. Well, the ladies that do that, that's effed up.
Yo, hey, let that man see his chow. 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 You said you want fun, said he hasn't got none, so now you're moving all wild. Now you're moving all wild. Let that man see his chow. Let that man see his chow. Let that man see his chow. Just let that man see his chow. In case you didn't know, babies ain't a pay as you go. The daddy shouldn't have to pay for his time. Let that man see his chow. So you asked that man for money, and he said he ain't got peas. So now you tell that man no, when he tries to see his seed. But who's that really hurting though, cause that's just being mean. And not just to the dad, but to the child that wants to see him. He's been asking about his daddy all week, but daddy never comes, so he just cries himself to sleep. And he doesn't know you're the thing that's really stopping it. So he blames himself and thinks there must be something wrong with him. But that's not the case, man, that issue ain't right. If you can't spend money, let that man spend time. Nowadays there's so much pressure for a man to provide, but sometimes the bread is cake, man, it just ain't right. You shouldn't use it as a weapon though, that's taking the mick. And don't forget that that child there, that's half his. True, you know that he loves the kid with all of his heart, so just stop with all the games and let that man play his part. And let that man see his child. 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 You said you want fun, said he hasn't got none, so now you're moving all wild. Now you're moving all wild. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Just let that man see his child. In case you didn't know, babies ain't a pay as you go. The daddy shouldn't have to pay for his time.
Here you go, thanks. Do you have a dad? Yeah. Because you always come here and you're never with your dad, you're always with your mom. And do you have a dad? Where is he?
Kai, baby, come here. Come over here.
Yo, why you trying to keep that man from his baby? Why you trying to make that man go crazy? What's he done to make you move so shady? I swear sometimes, man, your lady's amazing. See, the only time a father should be kept from his kid is if he knows the cause harm or put that child's life at risk. And not because he's moved on, found another chick, or because you're feeling jealous that he's had another kid. See, the value of a father, it just can't be replaced. And growing up without a dad will make that child's life change. Trying to break up that bond will cause a long-term pain. And everybody knows that they're never the same. Makes the moving and see, the absence of a father turns a boy into a fuck, and it's known to turn a girl into a oh. So in case you didn't know, it's exactly how it goes. So just think about your choice before you tell that dad no. And let that man see his child. 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 You said you want fun, said he hasn't got none, so now you're moving all wild. Now you're moving all wild. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Just let that man see his child. In case you didn't know, babies ain't a pay as you go. The daddy shouldn't have to pay for his time. Let that man see his child. 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 You said you want fun, said he hasn't got none, so now you're moving all wild. Now you're moving all wild. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Let that man see his child. Just let that man see his child. In case you didn't know, babies ain't a pay as you go. The daddy shouldn't have to pay for his time. Let that man see his child.
Hey man, Rapman, pay as you go. If you guys like this tune, and make sure you check it out. The link is in the description down below, and go and check out his Rapman. Go and check out his Blue Story trilogy on. I think it's on SBTV as well. But yeah, make sure you check that out, man. Now let's get straight into this one, yo. I must say, even though I know she's the actor in this film, but I was getting vexed at this lady. I was getting mad. I'm like, yo, how could you not? Anyway, it's not. It wasn't her. She's acting the part. So don't get mad at her. He's just showing you what's going on. And this shit just happened. Now let's review this. Let's break it down. Didn't let down. Like the story on this one, man. It was pretty deep because you see the shit happening a lot where it's the same in the UK from what he's saying here, but in America it's so freaking abusive like crazy, yo. I swear I've seen they keep the kids away from the dad because I guess the dad's got a new girl, or the dad's got a girl that looks better, or dad that got another kid. They get jealous, this and that, so they use their envy against the dad. They think they're hurting the dad by not letting them see the son, which they are, but then at the end of the day you're actually crippling the growth and development of that child if you keep him or her away from the father because of your selfish reasons. So for all of the women that do that, grow the hell up. That is your child's future. You keep the child away from the father. Not saying that the child's gonna turn out to be something horrible, but chances are without that structural figure, that child isn't gonna be up there in life, because without that structural figure, man, it's tough, man, especially out here in today's world. When there's a bunch of cyberbullying, a bunch of shit going on at schools, they need some kind of figure to go home to, or actually have the ability to see and talk to, man. Because and back to, let's say, the child support stuff, yo. I've seen so many women out there, right? They use the child support, like I've seen this with my own eyes. I've seen it. I hear them talking about it as if it's something to brag about with the other ratchet ladies, right? You would see a lady on the bus or somewhere going out at the mall. She would have Gucci, some nice earrings, rings, chains, nice shoes, the newest iPhone 6. But you see her son or daughter there with some crappy ass clothing. I mean, I understand that you want to dress nice and you're spending all this money on your clothing, but yo, your child should be the only thing, not the only thing you spend your money on, but it should be what you spend your money on the most. And it's not your money, it's the money from the father that he's sending to pay for his child. His child is not getting that money that he's sending for. You're using it for your selfish needs, man. It's freaking sad to see a lot of these women take advantage of child support like that, yo. And some women, they ask for so much money when they don't need it. Like, it's freaking crazy, yo. It pisses me off, man. It's like, I believe in equality and shit, because I grew up, my mom had 5 kids. Although she had a husband before, she was raising us on her own. And even with a husband, she was still raising us mostly on her own. I never saw my mom say, oh, I need a man for this, I need a man for that, I need him for this, I need him for that, send me money, send me that. My mom would work, 18, 16 hour shifts just so we could be able to eat, could go out, stuff like that. So seeing that, right, in the Bahamas, of course, my mom's a hard-working lady. She taught me pretty much almost everything I knew. I'm not that close to my dad. He was around, but I'm not really that close to him. I already told you guys that already. But my mom was more like a figure for me. Like, she's up there. Like, you know, she's the queen. She's up there, man. I look up to my mom for almost everything. Watching her struggle, watching her work hard just to keep us afloat, and coming here to America and see all of these women just depend completely on the man. It's his fault that I'm in this situation. I need child support. I need this help. I need that help. When you have all of these things available to you, I'm like, what are you freaking complaining about? Because, yo, my mom's in the islands. We don't get paid much at all. We get paid garbage, but the cost of living, they don't get paid much, but the cost of living is really expensive. So that doesn't weigh out. It doesn't equal out. So yeah, I had to see my mom struggle a lot, man. And trust me, it hurts. So I know whatever I'm doing in life, I told my mom, yo, you're gonna have a house, you're gonna have a car. Whenever you want to come over, you can. But I have to put you out of work. I don't want my mom to be working. She is 42, 43. But I want to be able to have my mom not working, you know. If she wants to work, so be it. But I want to be able to retire my mom. So I've seen her work on her own. I've seen her get all of this to feed us, to, you know, put clothes on our backs, to teach us, grow us up the right way. And just to see people abusing the law system with this child support shit, using jealousy, using that shit against the child to cripple and mentally mess them up. I'm like, are you freaking serious, man? It disgusts me, man. This kind of song here from Rapman, it's the kind of song, if I were in the situation, I would play that shit in court, man. For any of you guys who's going through this, play this in court, and the judge will probably look at it differently and see what some of these women are doing. And not usually women aren't usually put on child support because the woman is usually in custody of the child. But there are some cases where that woman does not help the development of the child, but because, you know, we just get a bad rap, just period. Men, we just get a bad rap, period. No matter what it is, we're usually always the wrong party when there's obviously something wrong with the other party too. So if you believe in equality, man, that child support shit, it has to be like reasonable child support, and don't use that against the child and the father or the mother if that's the situation, but it's usually the father. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comment section down below, because yeah, Rapman has touched on a point that makes a lot of sense, and it pisses me off to see shit like this happen. It's all about the kids. If you're fighting growing up, it's all about the kids. Like when my mom got a divorce, I'm like, they really divorcing? I'm like, because I was younger, so I was like, nah, there's no way they're gonna develop. They have 2 kids together. It's 2 kids. If you leave them together, you can't have one growing up with a parent in a different home. That's how I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it through the eyes of the kid, because that's what you got to think about. Although you may be pissed off at this father, he cheated with 16 billion women, he did something with your sister. Yeah, I understand that. That hurts. But don't get the child involved. The child should not know what's going on in the parent's life, and the child should not have to feel like, what's going on? Why is my dad not coming? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Because I had a similar experience growing up. I'm like, what is wrong with me that I don't have that kind of connection with my dad? You get what I'm saying? I mean, I'm a lot more mature now, and I understand that. The vibe just was off. Yeah, that's whatever. But kids start to blame themselves when they don't have a clear answer. So they're going to be like, oh, I'm a problem child. My father doesn't like me because there's something wrong with me. And then they're going to start hating themselves, and they're going to turn into something that you don't want them to turn into. But you're the reason for that. And you want to get upset with the child when they have to go through school, get in trouble, blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, I don't know why he's acting like this. It's because of you. You're turning the child into this by keeping him or her away from their father. So yeah, don't leave these kids without fathers, man. And for the ladies that, you know, separate from the dad, and the dad's trying to be in the child's life, but you get a boyfriend and you try to make that boyfriend that child's father, you stupid ass. I gotta give you that one. That's stupid as shit. If the father's actively trying to be in that child's life, there's no way that if you have a boyfriend, that child should be calling your boyfriend or looking up to your boyfriend as the father when the father is trying to be into that child's life. Because I've seen this shit happen. It pisses me off every time because you're freaking mentally killing that kid, yo. Like, seriously. Anyway, I'm done with this stuff. I'm not going to talk about it anymore because it's like, let's discuss this in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this Rapman Pay As You Go on SVTV. Make sure you check it out. Links in the description down below. Go and check out Rapman on Twitter. I'm telling you, man. Rapman got some talent. He got some skills, yo. I'm going to share this one to some people and see what they think about it. Probably in the barbershop. So, yeah. Itstooblunt TV. I'm out.